This time, we're doing number 6 on the review, and we're going to use substitution. On the test, you do not have to use any specific method. You don't have to use elimination if you don't want. You don't have to use substitution if you don't want. And you don't have to use graphing if you don't want. But it is good to know how to do it different ways. So let's go ahead and look at this, and let's use substitution. So what is substitution? If I say y equals all of this, what that means is that anytime I see y, I can substitute it with all of this, okay? Because they have the same value. It's like saying if I have 1 pound on one scale, and I have, I think, what is a pound? 16 ounces? I don't know. Actually, that's a bad example because I don't know. But, okay. Yeah, if I have 1 pound, I think it's 16 ounces. Whatever. Let's imagine it is 16 ounces. If I have 1 pound over here, and I put 16 ounces over here, it doesn't matter which one I would use. They mean the same. They have the same value. Okay. So if I have y equals -6 plus 2, I can substitute y with all of this. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this second equation, which is y equals 8x plus 2. And instead of having a y, I'm going to substitute with what y equals, which we said is all of this. Okay, so if y equals all of this, then we can substitute it in for y. Okay, and the reason I'm doing that is because to solve an equation, I need only one, or I have to have only one variable. Right now I have 2 variables, so I can't necessarily find out what x equals and what y equals, but now I can. Okay, by substituting it, I'm going to start with red because brown's not working very well. Alright, so I'm going to substitute this in. Instead of y, I have -6x plus 2 equals 8x plus 2. Okay, and now this is just a regular equation where we need to solve for x. Okay, so remember when we did equations, we said first thing we need to do is distribute if necessary. We don't have to distribute. We combine like terms when we can. We can't combine like terms. Because remember, these are like terms, but they're on opposite sides, so we can't combine them. The next thing we do is we get x on one side. So we can either move the -6x, we can move the 8x. I'm going to move the -6x because I like to keep things positive. And to move the -6x, I'm going to add 6x to both sides. Alright, so that goes away. And I'm left with 2 equals 8x plus 6x is 14x plus 2. And now I just need to isolate x. I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides. That cancels, and I get 2 minus 2 is 0. And if 14 times x equals 0, then x has to be 0. Alright, again, I'm not finished. I just have x equals 0. To get the answer, again, remember my answer is always in the form of a coordinate. So I need my x value, and I need my y value. Okay, right now I have my x value 0. Alright, to find out what my y value is, I just plug it back into one of the top equations. Okay, so if I plug in 0 here, -6 times 0 is 0. Alright, 0 plus 2 is 2. So y must equal 2. And you can see the same thing if I plug it into the other equation. Okay, it'll give me the same thing. 8 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 2 is 2. Okay, and so the solution to this problem using substitution is 0, 2. Okay, and again, you're going to get the same thing no matter what method you use. If you use graphing, elimination, you'll get the same answer. This is just another road to get to the same place.